heavens, no.
Can't wait for the new equipment to come in. Something smells.
Now you've gone and done it.
Best head to market before it slips my mind.
What else needs doing?
Surely I'm overdue. Looking for aught in particular?
Someday. Right, time to get to it.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether... that will be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Precious little time.
Could you come over here? Follow me, Arisen. At last! I thought we'd never find one.
A splendid discovery.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Furthermore, ours is a party of women, by and large. And yet, no two of us are the same.
This way, if you please. Rattlers! There! I smell not a threat to it. We may have to rethink our strategy.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Thank you kindly. I did not mean to trouble you.
Still in one piece? That's something.
I've a pressing duty to which I must.
Leave the finding of equipment enhancing material.
Who are you? No, never mind. 'Tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are,
At last! The moment I've been waiting for.
Allow me to gather these up.
Ah! I just remembered who Tiz we're talking about.
Follow me, Master, if you would. I'll bring you to the one you seek. A common reward. Frustratingly so. We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Behold, how the stars shine, Master. I quite agree.
Sharing my fate. Puppet of the saints.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? I shall summon a storm to blow our foes away. Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last. You have my protection. That was well thought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle. in you, arisen. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
Witness my magic!
Challenge if ever I saw one. This will be over in no. You have my support. Stay with me, Wilson. Wait a minute.
Let me see. Where did I put that little treasure I found?
What are you doing? You're in the midst of battle. I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. At times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows. Right you are.
Together we are indomitable!
Once more! Methinks this can only be destroyed from the other side. I'm not altogether happy with this.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
I will protect you. Leave an opening. Focus your attacks. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
'Tis easily done.
I've never seen aught like this. I'd wager my own master would be astounded to learn of its existence.
'Twas well worth the effort of breaking it. You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
I shall summon a storm to blow our foes away.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good still. I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance. By refining such crystals, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me. It is possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them.
The same foe again?
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy. Let us make haste for the nearest town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside.
Had this arisen, rise against fate. The Arisen comes. Is this meeting also by the dragon's design? You may be pitted against the dragon, yet its fate is yours to share. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force, though this does not mean that it is evil. Understand this. The concepts of good and evil are mortal inventions, and thus cannot be applied to the dragon. It is a being of a higher, as are ye. Now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows. The Arisen is a transcendent being, always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself the individual who must fell it. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. And should that Arisen fall, another shall rise in their place. The cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled, for that is what the will of this world has ordained. I am the husk of he who was once Arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the creature low. Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on I was Arisen no longer. Such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge of the Godsway. Forgive me. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Face it, it appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Ye need not seek the dragon. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. After all, now that ye have been marked as Arisen, so it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect and destructive powers did appear in that village, a mockery of one perhaps, but not the dragon true. The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of dragon blood. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, they retain a measure of draconic power. And when used correctly, then go. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you. Gazing upon the sea makes me feel rather strange.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
I've just had a thought. Loath as I am to recall the events of the coronation, they are fresh in my mind still. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
Oh! I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
Our collection grows.
Huh. I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
We shall remain here. I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I'll not stick my head where it's tired, cut off.
We'll see if you can escape me a second time.
I'd rather not draw steel with that. Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
What's gone wrong with the world?
I'm a tad preoccupied just now. If
Aye. Oh, you want the bandit whelp released? Aye. Being head jailer has its privileges. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity. Aye, you've made, but you might have to be patient. No, there's no need to fret. The
We'll see if you can escape.
Skip another patrol.
We'll see if you can escape me. We'll see if you can escape.
Who are you supposed to be then? Eh? Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our hide. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod.
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale.
Hugo's been followed. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. Easy pickings for a kid. And having a few whelps along makes setting up on a new... But Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd, well, save throwing him to the dogs, so as we could make...
Do be quick, I fear my time.
what was the missive that just arrived?
Oh, you know. The usual. From Vermont, bound straight for the archives. Not to be opened.
Another one? What is the director up to? Well, never mind that. Did we get any other deliveries today, perchance?
Surely you're not expecting another one of your love letters. Why, just the other day, you were warned not to use this address for personal... You really mustn't be so imprudent. Need I remind you that if word of our activities here was to get...
Yes, yes, I'm well aware of that, thank you. Now come, enough gossiping.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
Off the market I go.
All this work puts a damper on the spirits.
The pursuit of betterment is an endless journey. I must not be spoken to.
Halt! 'Tis clear at a glance that you are not one of them. I've got my eye on you.
Tis my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue. Begone. You impede upon... I need not strive to know the unknowable.
duty to attend to. Empress may but alone we are powerless.
We presume that Lord Phaesus may be found in his laboratory.
All we can do is continue our surely heed our earnest praise. There put gold in my pocket.
Well, this is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
Suppose I'm tired. I've barely slept a wink.
Got to press on. There's much needed.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Let us dispense with pleasantries and cut to the heart of the matter. I have a task that requires someone of your skill and discretion. Some days ago, a fiend attacked Empress Nadinia during her supplications. Her Majesty was unharmed, but the would-be assassin fled, gifting me a wound he may seek to strike again. Yet I fear I am not fit, and so I turn to you, Sir Arisen. Will you catch this? My deepest thanks. Her Majesty will next begin. Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work. Lots to do.
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep. Being open. It's tough. But complaining won't do it. Any good. Always a pleasure.
True faith must come from the spirit, not the mind.
Those who lose, I am here to serve. If you require my aid, you have but to. You are always welcome to return.
Hoy! Look, no need to overthink it. You can. Well, got any fun? Things to share? Many thanks. Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can check. Change it on a whim. You've... Ought to lose, and you might even make a new discovery. Many thanks. Interested in my wares?
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up.
Me? I sell defensive equipment, as you can plainly see. Now, this hardly bears saying. But don't you always a pleasure?
Well met. What was it I had to do? Seems my days are naught but toil.
Bitter glares dog our steps wherever we tread here in Batal. 'Tis clear its people hold no love for we. Horns.
Take heart, for we of filling out. Shall we get some rest then?
What was it I had to do? I could die happy in a place like this.
Some of us think,
Well met.
these writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
That's enough
Days like
toil
this
for
make
one
me glad
day,
to be
methinks.
Surely I'm overdue a day already. If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I'm not risking my life for a picture.
Suppose I best earn my keep. I've no time for you now.
Anyone got corn to spare?
Good day to you.
This sort of quiet means all
Surely I'm overdue a day or but not at the expense of my duty.
I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
My stomach's growling. Time for an early supper.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands.
It seems we must part ways for the time being. I've got to focus. My shift's only just begun.
Where's my comb? My fur's in a waste state. The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
ready to fall asleep on my feet.
I must earn the people's faith.
Empress Nadinia's life is in your hand. Empress Nadinia's life.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
Well met.
This isn't much to go on.
Ooh, stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper. It's all up to me.
One of these days
I'm not
I'll
risking
buy
my life
myself
for
a manor.
How are things? Oh, I can't complain. This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint. Can't set off till I've had my due.
My feet always take me here. Wouldn't say no to
Just
a
take it
nice,
easy today.
juicy beast.
I knew you're acting up.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
We shall remain here.
Slim pickings of late. Am I losing my touch? Nothing wrong with filtering for survival.
Salvation.
I'm about ready to fall asleep on my feet.
Time. This place is too comfortable.
Too quiet here for my liking. Suppose I better get to work.
And who might?
Sir Arisen. Sir Ermhild. 'Tis my pleasure to present to you the good Arisen, come to aid us in apprehending the brigand who would threaten Her Majesty's life.
Well met. Your assistance is most welcome. Without our Empress to guide us, Batal has no future. Her Majesty cannot be allowed to come to harm.
Indeed, we are well glad of your aid. May it prove unnecessary. Ere Her Majesty's supplications begin, I shall give you a description of our target. Pray seize the rogue should you espy him. We would, however, prefer that this affair be... Empress Nadinia shall commence her prayers any moment now. I would ask that you safeguard her with your life.
O lambent flame, we offer thee these words of prayer on behalf of our people.
Oh, this headache's driving me up the wall, Tiz.
I've got to make room for my next shipment.
What's your problem?
We ask that all be...
Who are ye supposed to be? Fie. Are they onto me? Ah, sod it!
Apprehend him at once. That man there is the assassin. Nicely done, Sir Arisen. Let us inform Sir Ermhild of what has transpired.
Oh, Your Majesty. Full glad am I to see you unharmed.
The brigand has been captured. The chaos of the past few days ought to be behind us now. We owe this outcome to you, Sir Arisen.
Ah, yes, of course. Batal, the same is true of you, Sir Manella. Now that a measure of peace is returned to us, however, you ought to devote yourself to convalescence. You may. The curative hot spring...
Very well, my lady. I shall leave presently.
Grateful are we for your most valiant efforts, Sir Arisen.
Glad to talk a moment.
The heavens would...
Thank you, Sir Arisen. Truly.
Grateful are we for your most...
Only person I believe in is myself.
The price on a piece of quiet.
Places such as this ought to be protected.
Only person I believe in is myself.
Still no luck. I'm about ready to fall asleep.
Winches on all sides. I've been here so long, I almost forgot why I came.
It isn't easy keeping the pantry stocked these days.
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
Would that I knew more of this world's structure.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
Greetings, sir. But I'm afraid things aren't going as smooth. It's my superiors, you see. They understand that normally I'd let them... What say you, sir? Have... Aye, that's... You really must care for the whelp.
You would entrust this item. Of import to me, Master? Very well. I shall keep it safe till you have need of it.
My knees have been acting up of late. My knees have been acting up.
Hard to believe the lad never fit. Did he ever tell you his story? Couldn't be more obvious who that. His mum was a comely lass. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. It was hard not to laugh. We've a new hideout now. I ain't. In fact, why don't you go pay him a...
What do you want now? What? He said that... But... No. Tell me...
I wonder if anyone would notice it.
No, there's no need to...
Now, what could this be?
Sprinkle of misfortune can make a pleasant
That's looking splendid.
I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
At least here I can enjoy
I'll gladly stay a while.
Living's hard.
I've wares aplenty, as you can see. I've wares aplenty, as you can see. I hope to see you again.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Gold is a resource best spent due to...
We must rest. I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Mayhap I'll find myself a new sword next. Spend all day here. Now I have to go to the science on top of hotels.
There's no place I'd rather.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
If you're looking for the whelp, you'll not find him. And that bandit with the loose tongue's dead. Not hard to guess whose 'twas.
I'm not here to talk.
Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? If we work together. Shall we set it both?
Stumble! Glorious territory!
Keep in mind that our foe has a resistance like shan't let them harm you. A flawless execution. Once more! You truly are formidable, Arisen.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
Allow me to alter our route, Master. By my calculations, this one will prove shorter.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I've just had a thought. I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. How might the technique used to control us be dispelled?
Our foes are like to use the dark against us.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Not bad. Glad to be of service.
Splendid.
Come on then.
I shall summon a storm to blow our foes away.
Thank you.
Hang in there. You'll pull through.
Better on me, mind. Where are you, Pie? You can run! Nice armor you got. You can run!
This stellar bombardment shall leave nothing standing. This is a powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force.
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial for combat. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
A different destination in mind. Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
It's not for us to gain savior with his judgment. We must go where we are bid.
You know who you're dealing with. Bugger off if you want to see the morrow.
But at times, I find myself wondering why we must fight against our fellows. Right you are.
This one's shaking.
I knew you'd prevail, Master.
A few more victories like that, and we'll have them running for the hills.
A result to be proud of.
Best we prevent Sir Hugo from staining his hands any further.
You? This your work, then? I came to get my vengeance, only to find all those who could give it to me already dead. Fie. Seems my entire life's a farce, and I'm the only one not laughing. I don't rightly know where to go from here. An honest life, huh? This is the only life I've ever known. It's too late for me to change. Oi, do you really think someone like me could live an honest life after all that's happened? I've always wanted to try. Earning an honor, what could I do? Not sure, and no one would want me working for him, would they? You know of a place I could work? What? You think I could work? What? But why? I give it a try, I suppose. I'll do my best not to make... Oh, and thank you, cuz.
This outcome was unknown to me. I had not thought it possible.
Now that is a surprise. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find. Mightn't we go elsewhere? I expect there's little left to discover here.
Come, the Arisen's motivations are not ours to question.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
I would gladly be obeyed, Arisen. I shall not fail you. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there. Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
So dull when there's nothing doing. In my web.
And I shan't resist. Aught you need of me?
Welcomes, after all. 'Tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. Do come again.
I've got to focus. Things are sort
Reckon your trade towns can make you right sick of crowd. But here, at least, you'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well?
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Furthermore, oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet. I will use this opportunity to gather my strength.
I've got got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest.
Least I have my eye. That's something.
I'm in no hurry to leave. That's quite enough. It's been a hard day.
Yep. Where are we off to next?
Reckon your road trade towns can make you right sick of. Crowds, but here. At least. You'll find a bit of peace and quiet.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Right. Just follow me.
Not good will come of this.
Where to now?
Nothing wrong with pension for survival. What would I do? An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Oh, not...
Oh, what does this say? Let's have a look then.
I've got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest.
How dare you! I'll not take that from you.
Let me think on this. That job better be worth it. Bloody hell. Not work needs doing. I think what to do.
How dare you!
Got to crack a few skulls if you want to be chopped off. My feet are ready to give the temple.
Time to be heading home.
About time I taught that dullard a lesson. Can't help but see a turncoat in every face.
I'll not take that from you.
Loyalty's just another way to save your own skin.
Fine. Out of the car, all of you.
I'll do as I please. Let them try and stop me. Gotta be somewhere to make some good call. One of these days I'll find myself a manor.
To sleep. Lots to do, and precious little time.
What's the point? Tomorrow will be no different. Bleeding amateurs. No respect for this. Wish I'd been born a nobleman's son.
That's quite enough.
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength.
I'll not take that from you.
Gotta take opportunities as they come, I say.
Fine. Out of the car, all of you.
All this quiet makes me itch. At least I have my life. That's something. I've not an inkling of what to do. There's no hope to be found wherever I turn.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
Quickly now! Our master beckons!
Understood.
I hope those
I fear I must attend to... Perhaps you've a moment...
Oi! Keep out!
We have yet more locations to attend to. Shall we go and speak with this... Oracle Master?
Reckon your row trade towns can make you right sick of... crowds, but here, at least, you... Many thanks.
This way, if you please.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
This ox cart, I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
At least I have my life. That's something.
Oh!
At least I have my That's something.
Goblins! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the roads at night? Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter and only travel during the day. Why can't others do the same?
There's been much talk on the street of this phantom ox cart that travels after sunset. But I've heard rather enough.
If you want my advice...
Say, have you heard some call it the phantom ox cart? I very much doubt there's aught spectral. Honestly, I follow every regulation for purity of trust, securities and...
So, there is to be an unveiling. I am curious to see how the sculpture turned out. Shall we attend, Master? Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
No idle chatter, Jir.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
We've arrived, just as planned.
Good tidings to you.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find...
Patrons, there is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. My word, 'twould appear I overestimated your ability. How you have shamed me.
A dispiriting conclusion. 'Tis a shame how the sculpture turned out.
A cheerless outcome.
I know Clark wasn't pleased.
I swear I'll wring that incompetent...
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace, discussing a curious rumor.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Indeed. Some suppose there is more to her relationship with this Batali dignitary than is publicly known.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fella needs...
Oi there, cuz. Come to check up on me, have ya? I think. I mean, I'm still. I've kept my ends. Wouldn't it be right to do otherwise? Tell is... Take each day as it comes, I say.
The services we provide are worth every call.
Not much going on.
Off to market I go.
What do you take me for?
Oh dear. What am I to do?
You'll get what's coming to you.
The mixed smell of perfume always makes me queasy.
There's no shame in living life for its
Fair winds.
What a delightful breeze.
My head will roll if horse goes awry.
It's on me to bear what younger...
What's to be done about this?
Even I know when to shut my trap.
Just be sure you mind your manners.
Take each day as it comes.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
There's comfort in
rather valuable, this.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
What must needs be done?
Always another errand to see to. I grow restless when I do the same.
Clean and tidy. What else needs doing? I've been catching naught but fry of late. Time to head to market, methinks. Try all I might. I can't get the salt off my skin.
These old bones.
Do you stop when you have enough? I've wares of every ilk.
I'm in fine
Might
fettle
as well
today.
take a look while you're here, eh? Tidy stores support attract no customers.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
I don't need this right now.
There, Master, the great.
ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
I suppose I can always run.
Make up on those ground. See what's selling lately. Go find a tavern for a drink and some gossip. No sense travelling.
Stomach's complaining.
We must rest.
It appears night has fallen while we slept.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
I hope you slept well?
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We shall have to decide.
Seems like everyone always wants something.
Taken care of before the day's done.
I wonder what room is the
It seems I've collected a few too many things. Perhaps I ought to be more selective in future.
"'Tis dark as pitch, master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip."
Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination.
I brought the number that you requested. I'll take it this'll be enough.
Aye, nicely done. Get in, you lots. Here's your payment.
Thank you kindly, sir. Ordinarily, coin like this would take me half a year to earn.
And I'll thank you to spend it wisely. Don't go drawing undue attention onto yourself, or that'll be the last you get. An ox cart travelling a night is suspicious enough in its own right, if 'twere known that I'm carrying pawns of...
I know. And I'll take care of it, I swear it. Contact me again when you've need of more cargo. What is it? I've done more work following me over. Hold, I beg you. I'll tell you what there is to know. I was approached by a battalion merchant I met at the border checkpoint. He offered me a coin in exchange for rounding up pawns. Aye, I know. Here in Vermund, there's nary a deed more abhorrent. But you have to understand, my gambling debts were like to drown me. I needed coin. I know not where they've been taken. Pray, believe me. Here, take this. 'Tis a document I got from that merchant. If word of this should reach the palace, I'd no doubt be disciplined. I'll give you all the gold I got today. So pray, I swear, I'll ne'er do aught like this again. Oh, I suppose 'twas too much to...
Many thanks. We'll take it from here, sir. Worry not, he'll receive his due soon enough. Till then, he'll be made comfortable in the dungeons.
Oh, Master, I thought I might never see you again.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Oh, could use a rest.
Quite the predicament.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
Dreams are free.
You have my fullest confidence. Yes, Your Majesty? Ah, so you've encountered the Phantom Oxcart from the rumors. To be precise, the letter of the law does not forbid the abduction of pawns. However, in our sovereign-ruled kingdom, crude treatment of the pawns who so loyally serve our liege is an act decried by all. If one were to sell them for personal gain, they would doubtless be censured no matter their station. And this letter, by its make and the quality of the parchment, I can only surmise 'tis of the like used in the palace. We ought to assume a member of the court has a hand in this matter. But for what purpose are these pawns being gathered? And where are they being taken? I have a proposal, Your Majesty. Should we ascertain the pawn's destination, perchance we will discover the intent, yet if we question the driver haphazardly, this mission will be over before it begins. I bid Your Majesty follow the ox cart without arousing suspicion, that you might divine where it is headed. Alternatively, mayhap Your Majesty could assume the guise of a pawn and await pickup in a likely location. I leave the choice to Your Majesty's discretion.
Fancy a gander? Fine weather.
crowded, but I shan't complain. Reckon I spent all night today. Up about. My legs are stiff as boards after training. Badly stay a while.
There are few places where it's no easy thing. Making a living so
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
True enough.
What's this? Only pawns? What's that? Suppose it's all the same. What's this? Suppose it's all the same. The cargo's... What's the hold-up? Get in!
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Oh, it's cold out. Fie, I'm tired. Empty. Forgot to buy more drink. Could do with a proper meal. What was that? Fie. Now I'm jumping in shadows. We're under attack! Don't just stand there! Protect the cart! Drive the fiends back! the hold up? How fare my fine passengers this evening? Don't know why I'm asking. You never would. Suppose you'll just have to listen then. You pawns are a queer lot. They say you'll do whatever the Arisen says. You offer no complaint or quarrel, and you're undying to boot. You're well suited as slaves, if you ask me. Truth be told, I've lost count of how many of you I've transported these past few days. Still not the faintest idea what they do, or where they take you after I drop you off. I've ne'er seen one of you return. That says a lot. As some would tell it, you're serving as targets for new recruits undergoing spear training. Others say your lifeblood is squeezed out like juice from a grape to be offered to the Empress of Batal. Did that scare you, baby of the mind? It was all in jest. It's not like I know the truth of it anyhow. Not like I care either. As long as I get my coin, I'm a happy man. I'm not fussed what happens to me.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Halt! We're expecting your cargo. Open up.
I hear they follow whatever command they're given.
Aye, and they'll take any beating without a word of Let's see for ourselves.
Sorry, my hands.
Very well. I shall await further orders.
You going to fight back?
They may be undying, but they do seem to know.
They're just taking it.
It is like hitting a tree stump.
Enough! That's valuable merchandise you're toying with. Worth more than your wages combined. Have you prepared the cargo we're to carry alongside them? No? Well, get a move on. We're off.
On your knees, worthless vessels.
Perhaps a more thorough examination is required here.
Wait, you're not a pawn. We've an intruder in our midst.
have my protection. Do we truly mean to continue this battle? I imagine we shall need to return to this place in future. Let us bear it in mind.
If there's nothing more we can do, ought we not to quit this place for now? We've obtained a solid piece of evidence. First things first, we must speak with Captain Brandt. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait right there.
Polish up my gear. Haven't got it.
Look as long as you please. Always a pleasure.
Not buying? That's just as well.
Well, thinking of...
Me? I sell defensive. Now, this hardly bears saying. But don't you... Many thanks.
Crack a few skulls.
I'll take the knife.
Looking for aught in particular?
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart might be worth considering.
Fewer monsters are to be found in the main road. Though
This ox cart's bound can't set off till I've had my due.
forgive me, I shan't allow any further harm to come to me. It seems you have a great enough boat. I cannot use their range to our advantage. Fear not. Right where it hurts. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Nicely done. Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies.
This ox cart's bound.
in the thick of things, me.
Interested in my wares?
Thankless job, this. Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town. That's right, mate.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Ain't got the foggiest.
Our enemy employs a mage. Let's fill them first, lest their curative magics prolong our battle.
Careful now. I knew you would prevail, Master.
This stellar bombardment shall leave nothing standing. Batal is easily spotted, with its terrain of red earth.
'Tis a land unlike Vermund in every respect.
All my days as such.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
All my days were such. Such quietude is a blessing.
Ah, 'tis you. I thank you. You have aught you wish to show me. What is it? A soldier who had dealings with that phantom ox cart from the rumors gave you this? I'm not sure there's much I can... Wait. This handwriting. Forgive me. I fear I was mistaken. Glad I am to see you well. I've been wondering how you were getting on. Have you learned aught of the intent behind that letter? 'Twould seem my mother has joined hands with a Batali researcher to achieve her purpose. Which, according to this missive, is to arrange things so that I might rule the kingdom. But I don't understand. Vermund needs no consul. It's found its ruler, its sovereign, pretender though he may be. To say naught of you, does she mean to remove you and the false sovereign both from the picture? Is that what is meant by this tragedy? 'Tis a frightful thought, yet we are in a much stronger position for having learned of it. You've my gratitude for this. I now know what 'tis I must do. Apologies, but I've need...
What to do about combat training?
I'd sooner stay out of that, where possible.
Dare say I could forget all
pray
my
naught
troubles.
goes amiss.
Wait, weapons coming.
I'm in fine
Soldiers
fettle.
need better training.
Suppose I ought to learn my...
Wasn't there aught we had to deliver to someone hereabouts?
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced.
That's just what I was thinking. We've obtained a solid piece of evidence. What else needs doing?
Let's take it easy today.
Well, creep up on me.
At your leisure.
We're here.
You have my fullest confidence. Has there been some development, Your Majesty? Well now, you have divined the Oxcart's destination then. I see. So they were procuring pawns in order to carry out this excavation. The staff you mention is most curious. It sounds as if 'tis of the same make as the jewel wielded by the Queen Regent's puppet. I had heard pawns face much prejudice in Batal. Yet to hear that they are treated as tools to be discarded and given such perilous tasks, 'tis contemptible indeed. Volcanic Island has long been part of Batal's territory. The lake of lava present there is revered for its flames, which are sacred to the Batali people. Perhaps 'twould be considered blasphemy to give such work to their own. Or could this simply be a means of testing the efficacy of these jewels that allow for the control? I can offer naught but conjecture. For now, we ought to aim our efforts towards proving that a member of the Vermundian court, should we succeed, even the Queen Regent herself could not deflect the people's displeasure. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. 'Tis most valuable. So pray, exercise the utmost care when deciding how it ought...
At least here the Queen Regent shall face justice. You have succeeded where my own master failed, Arisen.
Huzzah! You've done it! I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
Head calls and I shan't resist. Can't help but see a turncoat every
The
face.
road's at your leisure.
Brought me some tales of your adventures, I hope?
Days like this make me glad to be alive.
Do take care on the road, sir. These are dangerous times we live in.
You know where to find me.